Today in this video, I believe it will bring you a lot of value, but it's only if you'll be at a position to grasp it. So you guys, you gotta buckle up. You gotta understand that this video is going to be a hot one, you guys. So just be ready for it. Be ready for these nuggets. We got two choices in life. Either you gotta choose the hard way or you go home broke. You have to choose, because the fact is nobody is coming to save you. The system has ensured that you are in the path to slavery, and up to this point we have understood that very freaking clearly. Although I will shoot some videos expounding more on that. The system is here to make you a slave, and there is nothing you can tell me that you can convince me in any other way. That is a fact, and the system is made to ensure that you get stuck on that tiny pay, you get stuck in that tiny life, like you are cocooned, you are somehow bounded beyond, like you cannot go beyond yourself, and that is what the system have done. And you have to understand this very clearly. It's either you work your face off or you go home broke, and that is it. Because look at this analogy: if you don't work your face off, you still go home broke. You got nothing to lose, you guys. And if you work, then at the end of it all, you get the freaking results. So, you guys, and when you go home broke, believe me or not, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to bring you food on the table. Nobody will pity you, because you are the one who chose that path. You have to understand this clearly. People choose where they want to be, and that is why people don't pity others. You get me? And the world won't pity you simply because you chose to be a freaking loser. You gotta step the game up every freaking day. Choose the hard way. Believe me or not, we got nothing to lose. And at the end of it all, maybe in the long run, you get the result that you really want, if you are fishing in the right place. You have to understand this clearly. There is actually working your face off. Yes, working harder, but there is working smart. You have to understand these two things, because they are very freaking distinct. Because working hard, you can work hard in sweeping, in office services and all this bullshit. You can work hard. Yeah, you can work your muscles off, but you can work physically, like mentally. You can work using your logic, because this is insanity, by the way, looking for fish where there is no fish. Believe me or not, you can look for your entire life, but you never find any fish. You have to be dynamic to move. You have to look. You have to keep looking for where this fish is lying, and that is it. As Andrew Tate says it, money is like a river flowing, and until you set yourself up at some point where it is flowing, then that is the only moment that you get to it, and that is it. You gotta make yourself lucky, bro. You gotta be at a position where you're like, okay, how can I optimize myself to be like all these people, because I believe in one or another, some people at the top are lucky simply because they worked their face off. They made themselves lucky by putting themselves in a position to be lucky. By developing the character that made them lucky, that increased their capacity to be lucky. And that is it. And that is why I'm telling you guys, it's either you choose the hard way or you go home broke. Because actually, there's no easy way. There's nothing like easy way. You gotta understand this clearly. There's nothing like this is the easiest route to the top. Nobody has ever used the easiest route. Nobody. Those who have, believe you me or not, they still come down. They still do. And that is it. That is the universal rule. The universal rule of causality. So, you guys, you gotta understand what is pushing you to go to the top, because to achieve that freaking greatness that you really want to achieve, simply because without your why, you can't understand the reason as to why you are fighting hard enough. You can't understand, and that is it. You gotta understand this clearly. Go out there and just find a reason to fight in life, because without a reason you won't find a purpose to fight. Without a reason you won't find the drive to fight. And that is why I'm really telling you guys, just understand why you are doing the things you want to do in life, because without understanding all of this, then you got no purpose, you got no reason to do what you are doing. And that is it. You guys, I'm super grateful for you watching up to this end. Yeah, and by they have a WhatsApp group where we normally discuss about issues concerning femininity and masculinity. So if interested, you can hop on. Let's just talk and just become the freaking savages that we really want in the society. Adios.